EIW fans out there. This is Shu Shane, and I have some few words for King DW and Kage. Well, I was sitting there looking at the videos, and I saw Kage. Kage was sitting there shooting on King DW. King DW shooting back on Kage. Okay, it's finally official. King DW versus Kage at Underground Pro. And let me put it this way. This is a big hand. This is a big hand. If King DW pulls off a win over Kage, King DW will get a shot at the Ultraviolet Championship. If Kage pulls off a victory over King DW, he don't have to defend his Ultraviolet Championship against King DW. That's a good thing. Like I said, it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win for both of these competitors. King DW, you beat Kage, you get a shot at the Kage. Kage, if you beat King DW, you don't have to defend your title against him. So I made it official. King DW versus Kage. But like I said, if King DW pulls off a huge win, he will get a shot at the Ultraviolet Championship. If he wins. On the other hand, if Kage wins, he don't have to defend his championship against King DW. That's a blessing for Kage. That's a wake-up call for Kage. Kage don't have to defend his title against King DW. I know they got some issue going on. I don't know why. I'm not gonna get into it. All I know is this is a good opportunity for both of these men, especially for King DW. King DW, I hope you're listening and I hope you're watching. If you win, you will get a shot at that Ultraviolet Championship. But if you lose, you will, I repeat, you will not get a shot at Kage's Ultraviolet Championship. Heck, you go for the Risk Taker Heavyweight Champion. Remember, I said the Risk Taker is not a minor champion no more. It's a heavyweight champion now. The secondary heavyweight champion of them all. The Risk Taker champion. That's a big stepping stone for King DW and the rest of the high flyers who are willing to step up at that pay-per-view. Remember, the belt is vacated. That belt is vacated. So any high flyer who likes to step up to that belt, feel free. Knock each other out. But it's only going to be one winner. One winner. Here's another one. If that Risk Taker Heavyweight Champion belt comes to a draw, I'm going to come out there at the pay-per-view of Wrestle Coliseum 3 and restart the match. Because I don't like draw. I know I have to end it. I know I have to let it slide for another match or so. But this is a special present. A special present for you guys. If at Wrestle Coliseum 3, if a match, the time limit become a draw, I'm going to put it a no time limit EIW Risk Taker Champion, Risk Taker Heavyweight Champion of the world. And the way I see it, I know the big boys want a piece of that belt too, but they're not high flyers. Like I said, Risk Taker Champion, keyword Risk Taker. That means you're putting your body on the line for any cost. That belt will be vacated at the pay-per-view at Wrestle Coliseum 3. And it's going to be epic. Really epic. So what I'm saying is this. Who would like to step up in that fatal four-way match for the risk taker heavyweight championship of the world? Who would like to step up at that vacated title, the secondary heavyweight championship? I already know King DW got his eyes on it. I already know Keith Cameron got his eyes on it. I already know Yannick Detroit got his eyes on it. I already know Frog Justice got his eyes on it. Who else got their eyes on it? There only could be 4 men in that ring. 4 men who I think is worthy to be in that match. So guys, you got a long way ahead of yourselves. You better start busting wins over the top of your dome. Make them count. The guys who have been busting their tails and who has been picking up matches will be in that fatal four-way match. The guys who are been busting their tails but been on a losing streak lately, they might as well wait their chances, because you have to do more a lot to pick up some 3 or 4 wins. You have to keep winning to be in that match. So this goes for the guys who've been on a losing streak and the guys who've been on a winning streak. Keep it up, because I've got my eyes on you guys. I got my eyes on you. And thank you. This is Shu Shane, the general manager of EIW, and I'm out.